All right. Hopefully you can hear us. Try to project this over here. So we watched one I watched some years ago and I really liked.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed this movie as well.
In Bruges.
In Bruges,
2008.
Reminds me of Lip Bruges.
Lip Rouge.
Yeah.
If you say it too fast.
Yeah.
Right. So this is writer-director Martin McDonough, who I didn't realize did 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Have you seen that?
No, so I haven't watched that yet. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I think Brian and I went to watch it at Central Cinema.
I remember Brian was like all about that movie.
I feel like we went to watch it together.
Yeah,
I think so. It's pretty good. I mean, I think this movie's better. This one's kind of more up my alley as far as the, it's about hitmen and gangsters. And,
is 3 Billboards a dark comedy too?
a little bit, but it's
true story.
It's more of a depressing kind of drama with some violence near the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah, but this definitely has more humor in it, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. No, this one almost feels like a Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh, the one that does like the
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It's kind of a little bit.
I got a little bit of that vibe.
I mean, it's British, so there's that. It's got that kind of. The humor is that kind of banter kind of aspect to it.
Yeah. Where
they're just kind of a lot of fast talking, a lot of dialogue.
I loved Colin Farrell. That's his
Colin
name.
Farrell, yeah.
I loved his try to reasoning for things. I guess he's like, like the Vietnamese, and he's like, what does the Vietnamese have to do with anything?
You still don't know. Yeah. So the setup for this movie is Colin Farrell and what's the dude's name?
It's Mad Eye Moody.
The guy that plays Mad Eye Moody.
A lot of the cast in this is like from Harry Potter, so I'd assume it's like from the same
Brendan
studio.
Gleeson.
Brendan
Gleeson.
Okay.
Ralph Fiennes plays the bad kind of the
Voldemort.
Voldemort plays the head hitman boss guy. But anyway, so you got Colin Farrell and let's just say Ray and Ken. Look at their hitman names.
Yeah.
They show up at the beginning in Bruges saying, okay, they just killed somebody and they're having to lay low in this town in Belgium.
I've never heard it before.
Called Bruges. And it's this quaint little medieval town. And Colin Farrell's character hates it.
Yeah.
Mad Eye Moody loves it.
Yeah. You can't go drinking during the day. There's nothing to do. That's one of the things I noticed with like UK. They keep all their old stuff. They don't tear it down and build something new.
I mean, you think they should. I mean, they are in Belgium now.
Yeah.
This Belgium. I don't know much about any of these places, but the only thing I know about Belgium, aside from this movie, is I like their beer a lot. I'm a big fan of Belgian beer.
Have you had Belgian beers?
Yeah, Hoegaarden. Hoegaarden's one of my favorite beers.
Like in Belgium, you went there and had it?
No, I've had it imported.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
But you never had Hoegaarden?
Something's banana beer?
Yeah, you won't.
No.
Yeah, you won't. No, good. It's not a Hefeweizen, but it does kind of have that. I would say more citrusy. You like Blue Moon?
Oh, if it's citrusy,
Blue Moon's a copy. It's a decent copy of a Belgian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's very weedy, kind of.
Yeah, when they were drinking their beer, like I just want some of that. And shit. I bet that shit's amazing.
It's a Colin Farrell's like enjoying your gay beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin Farrell, his character is very much what's the word? He's a simple man.
Yeah, he is simple. It's like he never kind of grew up out of like preteen or teenage thing. He still has that mindset. Because some of the reasoning and stuff, he when he tries to talk,
it sounds
like a child.
Yeah.
This is a different kind of.
Yeah, it's not normally.
It's not a normal thing we actually review, but this is one of those movies I like watching. Just to watch. And the story was really great on it too. It's kind of weird. Well, he ends up meeting a girl on a movie set. Just another Harry Potter actor.
Yeah, another Harry Potter actor. I bet you the midget was in Harry Potter too.
Probably was one of the goblins.
So yeah, that's one of the running jokes. So he runs into, they're filming this movie in Bruges, and he runs into this girl and then the dwarf guy. And there's this running thing the whole time of all these midget jokes, and he's like, did you know midgets kill themselves a lot? Yeah, because they're really sad about being, because they hate being midgets.
And he starts listing off like all the actor midgets that died.
Yeah, that killed themselves. Yeah,
he's like, but I don't think the R2D2 one. I don't think he's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, Warwick Davis. Yeah, Leprechaun. Yeah, we don't run through the whole plot. It's one of these movies where everything, it looks amazing. It's beautifully shot. The town of Bruges, I think, I would love to go to Bruges. That would be awesome. And it's kind of got a little bit slower pace, but not too. There's always something happening.
No, there's a story to it. It's not.
Yeah, the story's developing. You find out that Colin Farrell, he was supposed to kill this priest, and he's actually in the confessional, which is a good scene. Oh. He's confessing, I murdered a man for money. It's you, and
he's like, what?
Shoots the priest through the wall.
I don't know why he did it through the stomach. Like, he got the window.
Yeah.
Head.
Right in the face.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads to his fuck up, because the priest staggers out into the church, and he shoots him a bunch more times, and one of those bullets kills a kid. So
we find out this was his first hit,
and it was his first time too. Yeah, which is kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
because he seemed like he'd been doing it a while. That was kind of the attitude I got.
It could have been first hit with that guy. I don't know, but
he definitely could handle himself. I mean, he
probably was like bodyguards and then worked his way up to hitman type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a shot of whiskey.
Once you get them slightly chilled.
I didn't know the glasses were cold.
Oh,
for some reason.
That's a first.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get vodka next time. What do you think? Chilled vodka?
Yeah, let's do that. I don't know why that hit different.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, in Bruges, we're not really said much about this.
No, it's because I don't.
We usually have crazy shit to talk about.
It's just I don't want to take away from the story of it, because to me, it's a really good story. I mean, there's some action in it, like towards the end.
It turns into a thriller. Yeah, it goes from sort of an artsy, dark comedy, and then becomes a thriller 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah,
which is great. It's really good.
I wish I could remember like all the jokes. He's like, oh, you got a nice girl there. He's like, oh, she's a prostitute. Oh, where can I get one of those? I don't know. Maybe a brothel.
Yeah. It's like, well, she's a pretty prostitute. Yeah.
And, but yeah, a lot of Colin Farrell's shit that he just says is so funny.
Yeah, I mean, there's some fun racist humor in this, which it's 2008. We had quite crossed the Rubicon of no more racist jokes.
Yeah,
ever. It's some funny stuff. There's a good scene where the girl he falls in with, Colin Farrell, is she's working on the movie, but she's also a drug dealer. He steals a bunch of her drugs. After her boyfriend tries to rob him.
Yeah, he's like, what is this? Why is he here? Well, we rob tourists. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, I knew you didn't like me. So he steals all of her drugs. He does a bunch of cocaine, And he gives some to his friend, to Ken, to Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah.
And then they're just hanging out with the midget and some prostitutes. And then the midget
just goes on a rant about
it's
like
like
black
it's like the future of America. It's going to be a war between the whites and the blacks. and then he's like, well, okay, what about the white midgets and the black midgets?
Yeah.
Which, are they going to fight too?
Yeah, of course.
It's like, yeah, of course. What side of the Vietnamese going
Yeah.
like,
what about the Arabs?
You don't love?
Oh,
thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, if you just set mine right there, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Doing a little video.
Yeah.
So am I going to be famous?
No, definitely not. Not on our videos.
No.
No.
I'll set these right here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
So, they're all coked up and maybe even doing ecstasy because he had ecstasy and
Acid, ketamine.
ketamine.
Which I like that too. Like he was fascinated. He was sitting by himself while Ray, was that his name? Ray? Is that what Ray?
Colin Farrell is Ray and
Okay.
Mad Eye Moody is Ken.
Okay. So Ken was inside that church, kind of fucking with him, like, let's go touch the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
And Ray's like, Ken's like, nah. He goes outside and he sees the dwarf walking by and he's waving. And he gets so mad that he doesn't wave back.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, friend's piece of shit didn't wave at me when I waved him. And it's like, oh, he's probably high on ketamine. What's ketamine? Horse tranquilizer. Why are you giving him a horse tranquilizer?
You can't give horse tranquilizers to midgets. And then he asks him later, he's like, dude, why didn't you wave to me? He's like, I was on ketamine. I won't wave to anybody but a horse.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff in this. Of course,
Towards the end, it gets.
I'm gonna go ahead and describe what happened. If you want to watch this movie you haven't seen it, I definitely would recommend going and watching it before I give it away. But you find out the reason that they're in Bruges is that Ralph Fiennes' character Harry, who's their boss, sent them there so that Colin Farrell could enjoy a few days before he has Ken shoot him.
Oh yeah,
because he loved Bruges. He went there one time and he loved it. So he's like, it's a magical place.
Yeah, it's like, I know I'm awake, but I feel like I'm in a dream. He's just making this shit up on the spot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that sounds great.
He says he loves it.
Yeah.
To make him feel better about it. They're friends, but he's got the older veteran guy that he's known. Harry and Ken have known each other a very long time.
Yeah.
And because the kid fucked up, he killed the kid. You can't have that, so.
Yeah.
But then he's conflicted. There's a conflict there because Ken doesn't really want to do it.
Yep.
When he goes up to shoot him, it seems like he really was. I don't know.
He was running up.
He said he wasn't going to do it, but as he's walking up, he's in the park. Colin Farrell pulls out his own gun and he's going to shoot himself.
Yeah.
And he stops him.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So then Harry's got to come to town to fix it. So that's where the head conflict comes out. So I do have to say, man, like, this is one of those movies where you have to hold back a few tears, you know?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you got to. I love that shit. So, you got Ken and Harry, this is sense of, this kind of gangster honor.
Yeah, it's definitely like there's an honor amongst hitmen type thing. He knew it's going to happen. And he's like, let's go up to the clock tower.
Because he lets Ray go. He doesn't kill Ray. He puts him on a train.
Yep. They go up to the clock tower. But, oh yeah, that dude. That's like the guard of the clock tower.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great little scenes like that. Where he won't let him in. Like, you're supposed to be up until 7. Not today because the fat American had a heart attack. Yeah, there's so many scenes. Like, it takes so long to. There's this whole scene where he's making fun of. Now, of course, the funny thing is the fat Americans have slightly Irish sounding accents to me. So, but he had a New York hat on, so you're supposed to go, oh yeah. Okay.
That's another thing too. Like the jokes they set up like at the beginning, and then you see them like the big punchline towards the end of it.
Right. Well, that was the thing that occurred to me too. Like he takes we don't learn about what's fucking with Ray early on in the movie, like the fact that he killed the kid and the priest in the church.
Oh yeah.
But Ken wants to go sightseeing, and they're in the church. Like, why would you take him into
back to a church to traumatize
to go see the blood of Jesus? He just fucking killed a priest.
And this is like one of those macabre churches too, where it's got like skeletons and stuff.
Oh yeah,
all in it.
I mean,
which those are cool to me.
Well, almost every one of those old cathedrals has got some kind of crazy old relic. Like, oh, this is the finger bone of Saint Peter. Like, yeah, they've all got shit like that. It used to be big money back in the day creating holy relics and selling them to churches.
Oh, you should watch Don Verdu. Love it.
Okay.
I think it's still on Netflix by the guy that did Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh.
But it's Sam Rockwell. He plays this guy that makes up these these lost relics or something that he finds, and he sells them to churches and stuff
that's
like
the
that.
thing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite books has got some of that stuff in it. Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about the emotional aspect. There's a great scene. So Ray and Harry are at the top of the tower. No, Harry and Ken at the top of the tower, and Ken gives this great speech on why he couldn't kill Ray.
Yeah.
And Harry's like, well, I can't fucking kill you now.
Yeah.
He's like, it's up to you. I'm not going to fight you. You can kill me. I owe you from way back. And he just shoots him in the leg.
It's like, fuck.
He's like, oh, fuck that. He said, well, I'm not just going to let you get away with nothing.
Yeah.
So then he's helping him down the stairs after shooting him, and then the fucking douchebag that he shot that tried to rob him Ray earlier.
Oh yeah, it ends up being blind in one eye.
Yeah. So he tells him, hey, Ray's down in the square right now, because he comes back.
Because he got done telling him, hey, he's gone, but
so much plot.
Ray ended up coming back.
I don't even want to get into it. I'm just the point is so much. So Harry's running down the steps to kill Ray. They fight. Ken gets shot in the neck. He's bleeding out. So he crawls, and then this sad fucking Irish music starts playing, like some old Danny Boy kind of shit. And he's crawling up the steps. There's blood everywhere.
For a moment, I thought it was going to be he's going to shoot him with his handgun from the top of the clock tower.
Yeah, it does.
Because earlier, like, he was pointing at Ken.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's going to happen.
But he's looking out, and it's foggy and dark.
Yeah.
So he just puts the gun in his pocket and he fucking jumps off the top of the tower. Big splat. What I actually liked, he took the coins out of his pocket
and dropped them to let people kind of get out of the way.
Yeah, so everybody's looking up and seeing it, and then he jumps.
Yeah.
And, he runs over and he's still fucking alive. And he's like,
oh, God.
This sad fucking music's playing. And Colin Farrell, it showed you gore for just a second to give you a hint of it, which is very much like three billboards is like that too.
He drops, hits, like he doesn't bounce that high, but you see the bounce. It's rough.
And Colin Farrell, like people, I feel like Colin Farrell is one of these actors that people like to make fun of, like joke about Colin Farrell, but Colin Farrell's a good actor.
Yeah, I will say like. For the American movies, they're just shitty.
Maybe he's just in the wrong movie.
Yeah, he's just in the wrong movie.
But I mean, his acting, like he can bring on the tears. You know what I mean? Like you believe he's this fucking dummy hitman that hates Bruges, and then he's suicidal. You believe it. I mean, he's a good actor.
That when he runs up on Ken,
I mean, he's fucking bawling his eyes out. I mean, it's
he's like, oh God, that was rough watching him.
Ken's like, get my gun, and then he gets it, and the gun just falls apart because he just jumped off the fucking tower.
Like, I get what you're trying to do, man, but fuck me right now. But,
at least he warned them.
Yeah, he warned them. I was like,
chase and shoot out and all that, and that's it. I'm not going to say the end.
But that scene is a great scene. It's him jumping out, telling him he's like he's here. Yeah,
it's great. It's great. I mean, I love this movie because it hits on so many levels. It's the humor is really funny. It's got good it's got great offensive jokes.
Yeah.
But they're not too offensive. They're just tasteful and funny. It's witty.
Are they tasteful and funny just because of the accents?
If it was just my boring accent, you think it might hit differently? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'd have to reenact to it.
We are going to do a reenactment of this movie.
I mean, we used to do that.
We're going to do it
Remember
shot
when
for
we
shot.
did that?
Yeah. We're going to do.
We've reenacted scenes before.
Redo this whole movie here.
Yeah, just in this bar.
We'll climb up on top of the building.
I mean, there are a lot of bar scenes, yeah.
Yeah.
They have beers in the movie quite a few times.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I don't know about the whole making out.
there's-
I don't know about the whole making out part.
Oh no, not the making
We'll have to
out.
hire
between
prostitutes.
those. Yeah, we'll have to hire prostitutes. We can find someone.
Get on Craigslist.
You don't even have to get on Craigslist. I learned on Cedar Bluff, like this time of night, they just walk around.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do.
Cedar Bluff?
Yes. A dude I know that works at the Wendy's out there, he's like, yeah, there's just fucking prostitutes, just fucking...
Just walking by the Wendy's.
Yeah, they just fuck at that dumpster behind Wendy's.
God damn.
Yeah. So we can hire them. I just don't know how clean they are.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to do anything too. I don't think he never actually gets any. Like, anytime he's about to, some shit goes down.
I will say that girl, though, she gets, like, extremely upset. Like, you've known this dude for not even a whole day.
Okay, I get that, but, okay, here's the thing. He catches her good with some jokes.
Oh, yeah.
She's into it. They go out on the date.
Yeah.
They're on a date. The fucking annoying Canadian guy and the woman, the wife, he punches him out.
She swung at me with a bottle.
They're bitching at him because she's smoking, because
They're in the smoking section.
Flora was smoking a cigarette. The guy's like bitching about it. First date, punches this dude.
Yeah.
The woman with the dude jumps up, swings the ball at him. He dodges it, and then just punches his shit out of him. And then they go. Then later, she takes him home. Her like boy toy / partner in crime tries to rob him.
Yep.
He disarms the guy. And then shoots the blank in his face, puts his eye out.
What was it?
That girl, like, if any
yeah.
woman in the world would be so fucking wet from that shit, it would just be, she'd be fucking slipping on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you just dominated. You have dominated the world.
Yeah.
She was fucking ready. She's been thinking about this for days and weeks. Like,
Yeah.
because he sees her near the beginning, and then there's a long stretch where she disappears.
Oh, yeah.
So she's just been thinking about this, just
Yeah.
fucking going to town on herself,
Flicking that beat.
thinking about Colin Farrell just fucking dominating these people.
Dude broke into a movie set.
And he's fucking
Top
casual
speed.
about it. He's just
Yeah.
like he just beats these dudes' asses, and he's just fucking casual. Like he's
Yeah.
just like, well, what's going on? Hey.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, no, she was ready, dude. She was fucking ready. So I get what you're saying, but I also believe those tears too, because she's like, I found the one. I found my alpha. Like, I'm gonna have so many babies with this guy. I'm gonna rob alpha babies.
Alpha babies. I'm just going to rob so many tourists
Yeah,
with
we're gonna
them.
rob so many people. He's way better than my last fucking dude.
This dude's actually murdered priest and kid that I don't know about yet.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to scores. I'm
Yep.
going to give this a 5. I really like this movie. I think it hits on so many levels. Like I say, the humor, the drama, the kind of the suspense aspect, and the emotional, the kind of drama stuff on there. This is a 5 for me. Definitely 5 out of 5.
Definitely going to have to agree with you on that. It's a good, solid story. The humor, fuck yeah. Drama, action, all that. It's a good, solid movie. I was surprised I haven't even heard of this until today.
Actually, I told you about it a few weeks ago, but we were pretty drunk.
Oh, probably.
I was like, dude, this movie I got in the mail.
Oh, yeah. That I remember a bit of that. Yeah. Now in Bruges is hitting my head. I do remember that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good, solid movie. It's go pick this up, watch it wherever you can find it.
It's the Blu-ray is not easy to find. You can find it, and I think it's not streaming anywhere in a service. You would have to probably actually buy it, like on Google or Apple or some shit.
Get it wherever you can.
Yeah.
Get it.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
And if you like that Three Billboards movie, which is it's a bit more of your kind of artsy kind of shit, I think you'll still like this too. You know.
Definitely.
There you go.
You've heard it.
In Bruges. Five.
Go buy this.
Fives all around.
Nathan did give a warning for the spoilers. So
Yeah.
if you watch the rest of this before watching the movie, that's your fault.
It's all your fault.
Yep. Just like Mad Eye Media.
Bad Boo's your fault.